Welcome to the ECDL Word Processing module, section 2.2.4. Here we need to know how to use a simple search command for a specific word or phrase. So if we go into Microsoft Word, there are a couple of different ways of doing this. In the ECDL exam, you may well be asked to find the first or all occurrences of a particular word, or you may simply be asked to find a particular word and then write down how many times that word appears in the text that you've been given. So, a couple of different ways that you can bring up the Find panel. The first way is if you make sure you're in the Home tab of your ribbon at the top, and then go right to the right hand edge of that, the right hand side of it, where you'll find this little pair of binoculars and the word Find. So if we simply click on that, it opens up a panel on the left hand side. Now this navigation panel on the left hand side allows you to click and search for any particular word that you are asked for. Now this is just dummy text that we're playing with here, so it's not English, but we can still search for a word which does appear. So we're going to look for the word metus, or metus, M-E-T-U-S. So we type that word in, and as soon as we've finished typing it in, we don't have to press enter or anything at all. We just simply type the word in, and instantly three things happen. First of all, and this is really important for the exam, just underneath where we've typed the word, we have the number of times it appears. So if in the exam you are asked to identify how many times a word appears, then make sure you look for this. So we know that this word, metus, appears 5 times in the text. Second thing that appears is you can see that the word is highlighted in yellow. So as we scroll through the document, you can see all 5 examples of this word are highlighted in yellow. And the third thing is that we can actually jump to each example of this word. So each of these is like a search result. So if I was to want to find the first example of this word, I can click on this and it will jump to that particular example. So it scrolled me to that section, and in fact it's highlighting that word as well. So if you want to search for a word, simply use the Find button at the top right hand side. When you've finished searching, then you can just simply close this navigation panel on the left hand side by clicking this Close button at the top. The alternative way of bringing up the Find navigation panel is to use the keyboard shortcut Control F. So Control F for Find does exactly the same thing as this button here. So if I hold the Control button down on my keyboard and I press the letter F, that brings up this navigation panel on the left hand side, and it's kept the results from last time. I can get rid of that by simply clicking this little cross here. That will then reset it so I can search for an entirely different word. And again, we can see the results. We know that this word appears 8 times. So that's how to use the Find command within Microsoft Word.